Hi, I'm Rose Stroud, and this is my music appreciation speech. For this speech, I chose a song called New Person, Same Old Mistakes. This song is incredibly memorable for me. It holds a lot of nostalgia when I hear it. Um, it just fills me with happiness. So, uh, that's the song I decided to choose. This song is written by an artist. It's written by an artist. His name is Tame Impala. Um, the song is off of his album Currents. It is his third studio album. I figured I would give a little bit of background knowledge on this uh, on this album because a lot of people I don't think are familiar with Tame Impala. Tame Impala is a performance, a solo project by a man named Kevin Parker. He writes all of his own music, mixes all of his own music, produces it. He does everything on his own, which I find to be incredible. It's very fascinating. When I first started listening to him, I kind of dove a little bit deeper into his background, and it's just mind-blowing. I think that he's one of the most talented artists to walk the earth. The reason that I love this album so much is because it focuses on change throughout a person's life. That's why it's called Currents. It kind of flows with the way that your life goes. It really talks a lot about change, which is really important. As you get older, you cannot have any control over change. You really have to learn how to adapt, and you have to learn how to adapt and just conquer things as you get through it, which is a really valuable lesson that this album has taught me. When I first read this prompt, I had no idea how I was going to choose which song that I was going to pick from the album because this entire album means so much to me. I've probably listened to it over 1,000,000 times. Whenever I'm having a hard time in life, I turn to this album. And the more I thought about it, the more I realized that it was a no-brainer. New Person, Same Old Mistakes is hands down my favorite song of all time because I really like the message that the song brings, but also because I saw Tame Impala live in person at Pitchfork Music Festival in 2018, and it was the most incredible, life-changing concert I had ever been to. It was a beautiful, warm summer day in Chicago at the music festival. We spent the whole day, listening to all of the different bands and stuff. And we ended up waiting at one stage, and it was the stage that Tame Impala was going to be playing at later in the evening. And we waited, and the night went on, and the sun started to set, and the whole sky was just pink and orange. It was so beautiful, and Kevin Parker comes onto the stage, and everyone's freaking out, and he starts playing, and the show is just incredible. It's just insane. They had the most amazing light show with lasers and projectors that were shooting all types of different photographs and geometric figures, shapes, all types of things. And towards the end of the show, it started raining, and you could see the rain fusing with the lasers, and that was incredible. And this is the last song on the album, and he did play in chronological order at the show. So the very last song, it's starting to really pour. The wind's blowing, his hair's blowing in the wind. Everyone is just in unison in the crowd. You could feel the energy. Nothing has ever compared to that show. And he starts playing this song, and it was like an out-of-body experience. And the confetti flies up, and the confetti and the laser and the rain, and it was just, I'll never be able to forget that, I don't think, until the day that I die, because it's definitely one of my favorite experiences I've ever had. And when I hear this song, it really just, it takes me back to that, and it floods me with happiness. So that would have to be my favorite song, and that's exactly why I chose it. So thank you for listening.